I'm Emma Perkins. I'm the Deputy Head Teacher at St Barnabas Primary in Warrington, which sits in the heart of a wonderful community. So when we decided to look at the Sports Leaders Award programme, it's something that we began quite a few years ago, and we've been very passionate about our children being able to have increased leadership capacity. So when we took on this programme, we instantly wanted our children to have something that they felt motivated by, that they felt valued, that they felt a sense of belonging and a sense of being part of something, and that something they did really made a difference to what they did for themselves, but also what they also did for their peers and for their friends. So this was one of the reasons that we really wanted to go down the route of having a Young Leaders programme in our school, and we found that by taking on board something like that has really had some wonderful benefits for our children. So when we took on our Sports Leader programme, our Young Leaders programme, we already had a group of SSOC children, which were a school sports organising crew, and it's something that we'd begun to develop through the school games, which is something that's been going on for many, many years now. And we wanted something that really developed values within our children. And these were some of the challenges that we were finding at the time, is that there wasn't really anything there that developed personal development, developed character, developed the children's knowledge, developed the children's skills of what it is to be a leader. So when we wanted to move forward with finding a programme, these were the challenges that we were facing, and we wanted the programme to encompass these types of things. So from the programme, we wanted something that had structure, we wanted something that had consistency, we wanted something that added to our Christian vision and our Christian ethos that we have within our school. And taking on the Young Leaders Award programme really helped to develop that, because we noticed that our children were developing the skills of resilience, developing the motivational skills, they were developing their persistence, their determination, and most importantly, by being part of this programme, it was allowing them to let their light shine, which is our school motto. Okay, so having a Young Leaders Award programme and a sports leadership programme in our school is really, really important, because it gives our children, as mentioned earlier, that real sense of value and that sense of worth and sense of achievement. So being part of a programme such as this has really given them that sense of belonging and sense of worth. So they've been able to develop skills, develop specific knowledge around what characteristics that you need to be able to become a good leader, and not even if it's just a sports leader, if it's a leader in any subject, and really something to take with them as they move into their future lives as well. And then they've been able to develop those skills out onto the playground, and the impact that it's had for the rest of our pupils has been absolutely incredible. Across the years, we have probably got now one of the most active and structured break times and lunch times than we have ever had. And from statistics that I collect through my impact reports, my sports impact reports, the percentage of children that we now see active has risen from somewhere probably in the low 30% to now into the 90% of the percentage of children who are active at breaks and lunches, and that's due to the fact that activities are driven by our leadership programmes and from our sports leaders. Specifically, our children have taken part in the Young Leaders Award programme, which is also known as the Reach to the Stars programme, that we became involved in with Striker Academy. And we've really found that this has helped our school through the fact that it's really embedded specific leadership roles. So this is something we didn't have before. We didn't have specific roles such as children understanding that within a leadership team, you can have someone who is an official, someone who is a media leader, someone who is responsible for the equipment, someone who is responsible for making sure that registers are taken and everyone is where they should be, and those organisational sorts of skills. This again is where a programme such as this has really helped to develop life skills. So the skills of what it means to be organised, what it means to be responsible, what it means to keep persevering, even when you wake up one morning and you feel, I don't really feel like doing that today. This programme helps to drive those innate values that are things, again, that our children will just take with them on the next chapter of their lives. So going through into high school and going through into college and going through into the world of work. We've specifically used the Reach for the Stars programme in our school to help our children to really develop specific leadership roles, as previously mentioned. But not only that, we've also used it to really help our children to develop their specific knowledge and expertise in certain areas. So children developing their understanding of particular sports, children understanding their particular knowledge of leading games forward, and particular knowledge of those character development skills that have been previously mentioned before. So further impact that this programme has had is that children who not only are good at sport, but children who have a passion in wanting to develop something and lead something forward is who we've opened this programme to, and that's where we've seen a really great impact. So we've always advertised our Young Leaders Award and our Reach for the Stars programme as not just for people who are elite sports stars, it's for anyone who has that passion in wanting to drive sports and being active forward. Because again, this is not just about playing football or playing cricket or playing basketball. It's about being active every single day and the positive benefits that being active can have on you as a person. So that's a great impact that we've had across the school. We've had children who in PE lessons are not necessarily the children who enjoy PE. They're children who've come forward because they've thought, well, I have the skills and the qualities that have been asked for in terms of I have passion, I have drive, I have determination, I want to affect positive change for other children. And that's been a really positive thing to see. I know that some of our year sixes who've just previously left, there were a couple of children in that particular group who again were not children who necessarily enjoyed PE, but every single week they were there, they were enthusiastic as a sports leader, driving forward activities for their peers at lunchtime, and that was just an incredible thing to see. Also, it's been really beneficial in that it's allowed us to target some of our least active pupils. So when we have taken registers at lunchtime and when we've been able to note who has been turning up to some of these different sessions, we've been able to see which are the children who are still not engaging, who are some of our least active, why are they the least active, and that's something we've been able to feed back into the programme. So when we've been coming together as a club and planning what the next sessions are going to look like, then we've been able to use that information to then feed back into activities that we've delivered. So that's also been a real learning skill for the children, in that they're realising if something doesn't work, what can we do then to improve that, and taking on board the wider views, the pupil views of their peers to feed back into the practice that they also have. So again, feeding into life skills.